I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
No Chid Smooth in here, right? So whatever you say,
sorry, you know Chig gonna have everything up there.
whatever you say, Chid's gonna be on YouTube with it, man.
Drake the Menace is back at it once again. Now with most of the industry teaming up against Drake, Drake is now trying to use intimidation to go at these people. Now you guys remember when Nav unfollowed Drake? The very next day, Drake posted some Nav lyrics on his IG caption. And as for Ross, after he unfollowed Drake as well, a couple shows after in Florida, Drake literally sent an invite to Ross's ex to come to his show. And like a scorned woman, she went to the goddamn show. Would you guys believe that? As for Travis Scott, who's also teamed up against them, he recently shot at a Travis Scott head figure at a show. This is why people have accused Drake of trying to move like a mob boss. There's a lot of intimidation factor to keep you paranoid. Now Drake did the same thing to Joe Budden after Joe went on his podcast and told everybody that he's taking Future's side in their beef. Drake goes on to post this picture of Joe with the caption saying, "What's the vibe, New York?" Now also keep in mind, Drake was actually in New York when he posted this picture of Joe. So this wasn't just a, "Hey Joe, I'm in New York, let's catch up." Drake is very calculated in what he does. This was definitely a subtle threat to Joe, telling him, "Bro, stay out New York if you don't want to get pounded out. No Diddy." Now, Joe addressed this on the Joe Budden podcast today. Looks like he's taking the threat pretty lightly. But it was Ice and Flip, his co-hosts, that were the ones telling him, "Joe, Drake is definitely capable of doing anything to you. Despite whatever you may think about your relationship, do not sleep on Drake doing some devious shit to you." Here's what they said.
The shit out of Travis Scott.
You rehearsed that one night on 3.
Oh man, why you shoot Travis Scott like that? Poor Travis.
He shot at you too this weekend.
Yeah.
Did he shoot
Was it
me?
a shot?
Yeah.
I don't think it was
He put a
shot.
picture of Joe.
Oh, the
Yeah.
picture, the picture, the
Yeah.
picture, the picture.
That was a shot?
No, that wasn't him shooting at Travis Scott's face. Now, if he'd have put a picture of me in my fucking Pump It Up outfit and just shot at me, threw darts at my shit, that's one thing. He put up a picture of that I like. I was happy.
You spoke to him?
No,
Why are you making your face like that?
because I'm not speaking to niggas. I'm not in the speak to niggas phase of my life. That's not the phase that's not the phase I'm in.
What do you think he
Speak
meant by
to
that?
niggas.
If Drake called your phone and said, "Yo, what's up, nigga? What you doing?" You hang up on him?
Yeah, I'm not answering the
You
phone.
a fuck. Yo, shut up, yo. This is us. You potting right
No,
now.
I'm not.
All right,
I'm
all
telling
right.
you something.
You got it.
You refuse to believe it. I'm not trying to change your mind.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk.
I'm
to
not
none of
going to
these
say
niggas.
you're lying.
Why
I'm
you
just going to
believe
say
me when
I
say-
don't believe that.
There we go. There we go. I'm not talking to none of these niggas. I don't want to talk. But now, what'd you say? What was the question?
What do you think he meant by that?
I thought he meant that I was a vibe. Because the caption, if you read the caption said New York. What's the vibe? It said, "What's the vibes, New York?"
Yeah.
So he put up the vibe God. He was just trying to speak in code.
The code was, "Yo, nigga, I'm out here. What you doing? Let's hang out."
It was a troll or a threat. Either one.
I thought it was a threat
It
at
was
first.
a troll or a threat. Either one ain't funny.
I definitely thought it was a threat. I seen
Yeah.
everybody just thinking, he just poking fun at Joe. I said, I looked at it as, well, first I thought it was because you came in here and spoke about Nicki inviting you to the show at the Garden. And I thought it was his way of saying, I'm around New York. So I might be there or just try to run into you. It's just something.
Well, that's the perfect place to get my lawsuit then.
Yeah. Some niggas don't care about a lawsuit. Ass wouldn't be worth a lawsuit to some
Come on,
niggas.
give it to me. I'll
And
lay it out.
then the other one was, I still took it as a threat, but just basically saying I'm in New York. You like to go out, you like to frequent certain spots, and the odds of us running into you are going to be a little higher this weekend. So move smart.
I don't
agree
think
with
Drake was threatening Joe. I think he was just having a little fun.
That's what I think.
Okay.
I think it was poking fun at Joe. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And I think Joe loves Drake. I think Drake loves Joe. And if Joe saw Drake at Starlets, I don't think anybody in Drake's camp is fucking touching Joe. A nigga that's young, black, that you have openly admired in public several times, and now we punch Joe or we beat Joe up at Starlets or whatever the case may be. Now that shit is gonna be public fodder for the next year.
I agree.
These niggas' brands are worth too much money to be doing goofy shit like that.
Do you believe a person's idol can become their rival?
Yes.
Drake has got this tough guy chip on his shoulder that he feels he has to prove. And I think he still goes out of his way to prove this chip. And I think the people around him, do I think he would put a hand on Joe? No, I don't. I think he has people around that if he was bothered enough or just tired enough that he might say, slap him.
I agree with that.
They could just both be right. Like, it don't even have to be a big fight. I agree with Ish. I think that it's unlikely. I think the probability is low. And I agree with Flip. If you wanted to do that, you would just go to your label mate's show with 100 niggas, find out where this person will be seated for the next 4 hours and change, and have some fun. Both things can happen.
Now, I definitely do agree with Ice and Flip. Drake posting that picture of Joe is definitely a threat. We're talking about somebody that used to be super cool with Ross, and once they fell out for whatever reason behind the scenes, he goes and invites his ex. Mind you, Ross has not gotten on any platform to speak bad about Drake. All it took for Drake to do some devious shit to him was an unfollow on Instagram. So now imagine Joe Budden, who goes on his large platform, tells everybody that he's taking Future's side, and also constantly shitting on Drake damn near every podcast. I know some of you guys like to call Drake soft, call him a Canadian R&B singer, but deep down inside, there's a very dark energy that's around Drake. You guys get in the comments below, what do you guys think about the picture of Joe that Drake posted? Would you guys take it as a threat, or Drake just trying to show love to the guy? Post your comments below, subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.
Hey guys, shop with my boy Chick Smooth at chicksmooth.shop.